What would you do if the world you knew was gone? All the comforts, the simple pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself and the ones you love when the protectors can't even save themselves?
The army's pulling out. Come on! Last truck, get in!
Want some of this? How about you?
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
How will you choose a place to home? How will you build it? Work together to defeat. From the terror just outside the walls. When you get hungry, cold, what risks will you take? What mistakes will you make? When the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart, will you end a life or save it?
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
When you get in too deep and realize no one gets a second chance.
How will you find the strength to carry on?
With new comrades, gather materials, assist other survivors, and just try to stay alive in this insane world. But you don't have to do it alone anymore. Undead Labs has introduced multiplayer into the series for the very first time.
You got that right, Ethan. Now pay attention, because these 5 tips may be your only shot at survival. Seen or heard, you can take them down instantly. The best method for doing this is by crouching. When crouched, your noise while moving is drastically reduced, allowing you to move towards unsuspecting stragglers for an easy takedown.
Although running away from the undead can seem like an easy way to evade them, you're in a world full of zombies, so you're most likely running towards more. Plus, running produces more noise, which alerts nearby zombies, making the situation even worse. And when you run out of stamina, you're in for a heap of pain.
To walk from place to place at first, but having a car makes survival and scavenging so much easier.
There are actually a ton of cars scattered throughout the area. Find a lookout point on your map and climb to the top of it. When you peer out, you'll see question marks all around. Hover over each one and your survivor will identify what's at that location. It's very easy to spot a car from here, but your journey isn't over yet. Most cars are abandoned for a reason. Many are out of gas or in need of repairs, so make sure you're carrying at least a repair kit and a gas can when searching for vehicles, just in case.
You can deliver a trunk full to your base all at once. It makes scavenging way easier and allows you to keep your base well stocked.
It's also pretty fun to run over zombies with your car. This can be a quick way to take down a horde, but it can also damage your vehicle pretty easily. If you want to make it home safely after a long day of looting, you've got to make sure your cars are in tip-top shape. It's a good practice to bring a repair kit and a gas can along for each journey, but don't worry, you can store them in your trunk. The community will start off small, but can grow as you continue to help more survivors. As it grows, your home base will need to grow in tandem. Keeping supplies filled and morale high will keep your community thriving. You can see what is boosting morale and what is bringing them down via the base menu. From here, you can accommodate your citizens' needs and work on objectives that make your community happier.
One quick way to ruin your community's morale is by running low on supplies. Although scavenging can be a quick fix, you'll need a more long-term approach. Look at the supplies you're lacking or quickly going through, such as medical or food. Then search for outposts that can supply those resources and help fill the quota. You can only claim a few outposts, but by upgrading your command center at your base, you can allow more to be claimed at one time. Use these zones to supply your community so that you can focus on other objectives.
Path you want each survivor to go down. It's best to have people specialize in different areas so that you can approach objectives in new ways. If I wanted someone who could scavenge, I'll choose to specialize in backpacking and stealth. This way, the person can sneak past zombies and carry more supplies.
And if I decided I wanted to take down a plague heart, I know I'm going to be fighting a ton of zombies and getting pretty banged up. Stealth and backpacking don't really help me here, so having another survivor dedicated to striking and shooting could be a far better approach to taking on the plague heart. Some facilities at your base require certain knowledge to begin building, so having each person learn a different skill can allow your community to build and expand much further.
State of Decay 2 is a fantastic improvement over the first game. It adds many new features to keep both newcomers and series veterans on their toes, plus the inclusion of multiplayer is exactly what fans have been asking for since the release of the first game.
While the genre has been done before, State of Decay 2 keeps it fresh with its in-depth base mechanics and morale system. It's amazing to see how each survivor impacts the community in their own way. Driving down the streets, plowing through hordes has never been so much fun. Just be careful where you park.